you want to win, you need to be the first man to lift nearly 1,700 pounds. It's the winner-take-all final of Event 6, the speed, clean, and jerk ladder. The final 5 athletes about to take the floor with 100 points up for grabs. I'm Sean Woodland alongside Bill Brundler, and Mike Arsenault is on the competition floor. Final round, the weights have gotten even heavier now as we start with 315 pounds.
You know, we saw what when we ended off at 310 pounds looked like, and now we're jumping up. This is heavy. These guys are strong, and this is going to be very fun to watch.
The CrossFit Games are a worldwide affair, but this final heat is all American. The 2015 Games champ, Ben Smith, in lane 1. Nick Urankar next to him. Tim Paulson, who had the fastest time in the semifinals, will be in lane 3. Scott Panchik and Jared Enderton rounding out the top 5.
Jared Enderton is the only rookie in this final part of the field here. And what I love is that not only is he strong, he's got strongman background, he has Olympic lifting background, he's got wrestling background, and this kid is just feisty when you can put a bar in his hand. So look at the strength that he has. Look at the last 2 lifts of the semifinals. I just want him to get in there and mix it up with these guys.
Winner take all. Final heat of the speed, clean, and jerk ladder starts with 315 pounds, and Tim Paulson in the middle of the floor has completed his jerk, as has Nick Urankar in the pink shirt, and Ben Smith. And Urankar will be the first man to the 325-pound barbell, followed by Paulson and Smith. Urankar, no problem on the clean. Sticks the jerk, and he remains in the lead. 3 barbells to go. Now 335 pounds for Nick Urankar. Here comes Tim Paulson. Ben Smith, top of your screen, is in 3rd. As he makes his way to the 335-pound barbell, Nick Urankar on his clean. He's the only man lifting right now. Urankar sticks the jerk, and he is way out in front as he moves to the 340-pound barbell. This is Tim Paulson at 335.
Beautiful split jerk by Tim Paulson. If you see, he also changed his grip from his pull to his jerk position. Went a little bit wider, which he's got those long arms, so he shortens that up a little bit.
Ben Smith got no rep, so he's stuck at 335. Urankar about to clear 340. Urankar, 345 pounds between him and an event win, and he's calling on the crowd to get him through this lift. Scott Panchik has just hit 340, as has Tim Paulson. Urankar on the final barbell.
Oh, yeah!
Nick Urankar wins the speed, clean, and jerk ladder. Second place at 94 points is still up for grabs, and Tim Paulson right now is the only man at 345 as Jared Enderton gets to the barbell as well. Enderton will beat him to the jerk, and Enderton is across the finish line. Second place for Enderton and a 3rd for Tim Paulson. Scott Panchik fails the clean as we have about 40 seconds to go before we hit the 3-minute time cap. So it's Panchik and Ben Smith, 2 CrossFit Games veterans, still on the floor. Smith at 340. The worst he can do is 5th place in this event. Panchik will hit 345. If Panchik is in, and that means Ben Smith will lock up 5th place. And Ben Smith doesn't care. He's going to try to make another run at 340, it looks like.
And you know,
Maybe
he doesn't need to. Yeah, don't.
Why do it?
No reason to.
5th place for Ben Smith, acknowledges the crowd and heads to the finish line. But it's Nick Urankar, 1,700 pounds lifted in that final round. And he's rewarded with 100 points in the event win.
So we knew when this event came up and Nick was around that this was going to be a Nick Urankar show, and it definitely was. You can see right there in the blazing pink shirt. Every single lift, he stood that thing up, no problem. Getting that up overhead, no problem. And the confidence between these guys, between these lifts was unreal. Now you saw how much preparation all these guys had as they marched their way down. And one thing you have to say is for Jared Enderton, all the way on the right-hand side of your screen, he was basically sitting at the back of the pack all the way through, taking plenty of rest as he marched his way up through those bars. But Nick Urankar putting on a show. Watch him pump the crowd. Look at me. I'm going to lift some big weights for you. Fired up. And again, he had plenty of time. He knew where the other competitors were. Didn't have to get to that bar right away. Plenty of time to rest. And man, he made this look good.
And with that jerk, Nick Urankar locks up his first career event win. And he's looking to work his way into the top 10 in the overall standings. But right now, he's got to work his way through an interview with Mike Arsenault.
Thank you, Sean. Nick, you were 16th coming into event number 6. That 100 points is going to put you a lot closer toward the top 10. Many people were picking you as the favorite for this event. How do you manage the pressure of being one of the favorites to take the 100 points here in event number 6?
I believe that I could take the event, so, I mean, I don't think the pressure was on anybody else but myself. No matter what anybody thought, I kind of knew I had to just go, and it was a good event for me.
You were playing to the thousands of people inside the Coliseum as you approach the last bar. What does the crowd reaction do for you to help lift all that weight up over your head?
Holy cow, it got loud. That was unbelievable. It just escalated to the point where it was like, I have to go. It can't get, just focus on one. And somebody over here I was just staring at.
It looked like every time you finished a lift, you waited to hear a bar behind you to drop before picking up the next one. What was the strategy you used to approach each of those lifts?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. It just kind of happened that way. I was more thinking, go when you're ready, you've done enough. High reps, high weight, or low reps, sorry. Every 30, 45 seconds, I was like, just give yourself enough rest not to fail. And then as I kept going and people got behind me, I realized I've got some time, but I didn't want to take too much time, especially with everyone going crazy at the end.
Thanks, Nick. 100 points here in event number 6.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. That was awesome.
Nick Urankar takes the first CrossFit Games event win of his career. 151.10 seconds in that winner-take-all final as he looks to get closer to the top 10. We are not done with the big weights. The men are through event 6. The women are coming up next. More coverage from the 2018 Reebok CrossFit Games is ahead.